Hi, I'm Paula. Welcome to Hekate's Crossing. Welcome if this is your first time. Welcome back if you've been before. Now, absolutely crazy week. Absolutely flat out sorting out the companion book for the Journey to the Crossroads Tarot. But I've also had to re-edit several times to get the Crossroads Oracle. It's now been changed to Oracle of Crossroads because of just the way it's been done, and that is being re-edited and finally been accepted for sale. There are about 10 or so Oracle, Tarot, Lenormand and Loteria Cards that are available for sale. You can go to my blog and link from there, or the Hekate's Crossing at Make Playing Cards. If you want to go that way, that's fine. Either way is fine. So there are lots to choose from, lots of my digital art that I started in 2015, and some sets I'd actually finished at that time and just sort of used them digitally. Other sets have just been finished recently with some of the new artwork that I've done. So sort of created quite a different variety of decks. So hopefully there's something for someone. So enjoy, have fun. Remember, like I said, I have done them shrink wrap. There's no frills. Wanted to keep them really, really inexpensive. So really trying to keep the costs down for you, because I know if you're like me, you just put everything either in bags or boxes and you throw away the tuck boxes. And I really didn't want to make them expensive. I know how expensive it can get for me to deliver them here in New Zealand. So I just really wanted to sort of keep things inexpensive for everyone. Anyway, so that's what I've done. So what I wanted to do was, I didn't do yesterday's Thursday ramble. Hi, back again. I thought I actually had trouble with my microphone, but it's fine, so I'll just put the two videos together, that's no worries. So what I was going to do was, I didn't do yesterday's Thursday ramble because it was absolutely crazy, doing everything, sorting out the companion book as well for the Journey to Crossroads Tarot, and also had to do some stuff with my son yesterday, so that sort of took up most of the sort of morning and early afternoon. And I've also been trying to sort out website, etc. So that's all done and sorted. So let's get into today. Today is pick a pile for the weekend for reflection and meditation. Okay, we've got 3 piles here. You can see this one here is the Universal Mini Tarot with the Kipper cards. We've got Journey to the Crossroads Tarot with the photo art oracle. Then I've got Lisa Parker's Tarot Familiar with the Creature Teacher cards. So take a moment, take a breath, in through your nose and out through your mouth, and get yourself nice and relaxed and chilled, and we are ready for, let's go for number 1. Move the others out of the way. And we're going to begin with the Universal Waite Tarot and the Kipper cards. Now this is for the weekend, for the reflection, meditation. Oh, cards jumping out. We've got the High Priestess, which is talking about the hidden secrets of the past. Ancient knowledge, maybe using your clairvoyance, maybe you're developing within yourself, using the cards to find the answers. Trying to find some balance, things coming into fruition, acknowledging the cycles and things that you're moving through. Having faith, belief in self. You find a sense of sacredness. That's quite nice. Oops, let's check that. There you go. Yeah, the High Priestess. Okay, Next card we have is the Seven of Pentacles, and to me that's a question of asking what's right for you right now. What do you need to bring into your life? What's of value to your physical journey at this moment? It's really important for you to look at what's important, and it's a sense of reflection and contemplation as you look at what's important. Okay, card number 3, we've got the Six of Cups, and that's nostalgia. So maybe you're looking at past life, or a past event, or a past someone that you were with in the past, or maybe a past job, something that was maybe from your childhood. You're reflecting upon that. So that might be at your forefront at the moment. That might have come through and connected to you as you're moving ahead. So that might be something that you're reflecting on and contemplating. It's also a card of gifts to me, and of having harmony within your journey. Here we've got Two of Swords, and that's about having some decisions to make, and you're needing to be quite clear-headed in those decisions. You're standing at this crossroads and you're not quite sure in which direction do you take to find that your inner peace has been restored through your own perceptions, maybe your own thoughts and ideas. Maybe you're contemplating some plans and you're not quite sure in which direction to move. Okay, next card we have is the Eight of Wands. Okay, for me I feel like with the rest of this reading that as you've secrets have been revealed, or knowledge that comes from within, and you've been reflecting on what's important in your life, and some of that has come from the past, and you're standing at these decisions to make, the crossroads and things that are happening. It's allowing those things, once you've got some clarity, I feel like things are going to start moving quite quickly for you. So please be careful, be aware of what's actually going on for you. You might find yourself needing to sort of take a step back from everything that's going on, and I know this is telling me that everything's going to happen quickly, so just be aware, see if you can take a breath and try and find a sense of calmness within the swift movement, the stuff that's happening for you as well. Okay, let's have a look. I just feel like I need to shuffle to one more. Oh, there it is. We've got temperance here. So temperance to me is all about remembering to be in moderation, and things will end and things will finish, and you'll be able to move through the process through having moderation, not being too excess, trying to keep yourself in balance, be in realignment within oneself as well, seems to be really, really important. So I feel like you're bringing yourself into a sense of everything coming together. And it's funny because you've got sort of like all the suits basically, and you've got a major arcana at the beginning and a major arcana at the end. So I feel like everything's in balance, everything's being stable, everything's coming into stability as you're building new foundations for what you actually want to achieve. And I feel it's going to be quite a deep sort of spiritual weekend for you on lots of levels, even though there's going to be lots of other things happening around you. It's going to be quite a deep spiritual weekend. So let's have a look at the Kipper cards and see what messages come through for you in regards to this. Now, because I don't know who you are, whether you're male or female, or whatever you identify with personally, so what I'm going to do is just leave the significator cards in there and to see what comes out. Okay, first card that comes out talks about love. So I feel like there's a lot of love going on now. Is that love within self, love within perceptions? Okay, so card number 2 is going to be a lot of waiting going on. I feel like there's a lot of waiting happening, a lot of expectations. So in regards to a love, it's like you're waiting for something to happen. I really get a feeling that you need to make things happen, not wait. And it could be in regards to a someone who has sort of a masculine energy around them, and they're very good, sort of a good person. They're a good person. Someone who has sort of maybe a masculine energy, and they're a good person. So you're waiting for them to love you in some way, and I just feel like you're just waiting, and I feel like you just need to. This is about changes, so changes need to take place. So what changes can you take place to allow what you've been waiting for to actually manifest, actually happen? So I feel like there's this love, something you're waiting for. It's definitely in relation to some person who is very good for you, have quite maybe a strong, practical energy about them. Maybe a really good, kind-hearted energy, but there are going to be some changes taking place within that. So I just feel like you've got security. I feel like there's a sense of security in the situation, a sense of maybe creating a home life in some way. So I feel like everything's sort of coming together with this. Even though you're feeling like you have been waiting, but there are going to be some changes, and you're feeling like you're moving into this sort of more secure position. But just be aware that you're not feeling trapped. You're not creating a prison within your own thoughts. Just be careful. Just be aware of that. I think that's really important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's it. So that's pile number 1. So take a moment, take a breath, go back and re-listen to it if you need to. So that's pile 1 coming through. Okay, so let's have a look at pile 2, which is the Hecate's Crossing Journey to the Crossroads. Whoa, that just flipped out. But it seems to be this card here that's important. Seven of Cups, which is all about choices. What choices do you need to make this weekend? There could be some things that are not so good for you, so please be aware. There may be options that aren't the right one for you, even though they've been offered to you. It might be about you learning boundaries, you learning to actually say no. Because not everything you're offered is good. Here it is there. And here you've got the 9 of Swords. So it might be about actually you releasing the worry and the stress that you've been feeling in the whole situation. Just take a moment, take a step. I get a feeling of needing to actually take a step back. Sorry, I feel like I'm not really showing you the cards. Not being a very good job. So that's 7 of Cups. And this one is the 9 of Swords. And 9 of Swords is about really letting yourself not worry so much, or allowing yourself to release the stress and the worry. Maybe you need to ask for some help, ask for some support. Take a step back from the situation that you're finding yourself in. Okay, yeah, there's definitely a shift to smoother waters. Leaving behind the chaos might be really important for you at this time, to look and see how you can build new foundations or find some stability, and also some, I just feel like, I know I'm rambling with 4s, but I feel like the 6 is sort of telling me to sort of find a way to move away from all the chaos and stuff that's going on, finding a way to shift into smoother waters. Okay, we've got the Page of Swords here. Very mental, it's going to be a very mental weekend. There's going to be a lot of thinking, a lot of looking at things perspective, looking at the truth of the situation. I think it's going to be a lot of reflection, contemplation, meditation. Might be very important for you this weekend. Because of the choices that you've been offered, and it's making you feel very stressed and very overwhelmed. And so to move away into smoother waters, away from all that chaos, it's going to be a weekend of actually seeking the truth, seeking what's really, really important to you. as you, they've got the Queen of, it is the Queen, yep, the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is a sense of actually nurturing your health. Maybe you need to ask someone, maybe someone comes in who's very Queen of Pentacles, and she's going to actually help and nurture you and take care and really get you to where you need to be at this time. And you've got the Eight of Cups, which is reminding us that there are times when we need to walk away from what's actually not right for us at this time. It's really important for us to actually walk away. So I feel like there's a lot of movement forward if you can get yourself into really getting that, looking at the truth of the situation. So are you able to look at the truth of the situation so that you can actually move away? With the Six of Swords, Eight of Cups, I feel like there's a lot of moving away. The Page of Swords is all about reflection, is all about looking and seeking the truth of the situation. I know that you've been feeling a bit stressed and everything with the Nine of Swords. Seven of Cups is because of the choices that you've been given. It's like there's a lot of chaos, a lot of stuff being shoved at you and going, hey, you need to choose, you've got all these options, which path are you going to take, what do you need to do? The Queen of Pentacles is going to come in and actually help you, but it also reminds us that we need to actually physically nurture our health and our finances and actually nurture who we are. Okay, so let's see what, here we go. Here we got maybe warped vision. So maybe we're feeling like we're not quite seeing things clearly. We haven't quite been shown the real picture yet. There seems to be a lot of chaos, a lot of stuff happening, and we just can't think clearly. We're feeling like maybe we're not quite seeing the whole picture. So that could be where we're at right now. Maybe we need to look at the shadow aspects of the situation. That's where the reflection and the contemplation, meditation might be coming into play. Standing in your own power. Yellow to me is about standing in your own power. How do you digest your experiences? How do you move through them is really important. So you might be finding a way to actually acknowledge that determination, the willpower within self. And one more, and we've got the white one, so it's about purification. I feel a sense of cleansing away the debris, the stuff that you've been holding on to. And once you find yourself clearing away that debris, and it's going to take some work, it's not going to be a quick process, it might take some time. Remember that when you're doing a cleansing like this, when you're doing a purging or a cleansing, a purification, it's going to take some time, and that might be maybe having a bath with some salt water, having a shower and visualizing all that stuff going down the drain. You might find yourself in a sweat lodge or a sauna, something like that maybe, to help you, or a steam room, help you find a way to sort of cleanse away. You might be just doing some meditation, reflection, contemplation work, that just working with crystals or essential oils, bark, flowers, or flower essences, whatever you feel you need to do that's going to help you with the purification situation, which is going to allow you to clear away all the debris, allow you to clear away all that warped vision that you're finding yourself with. So I feel that's going to be about you this weekend. Okay, so let's put that to one side and let's do the animal cards with Lisa Parker's Tarot Familiar, and we are going to look at those cards there. Okay, so what do you need to know for the weekend in regards to reflection and contemplation? Okay. Ooh. It just flew and landed on the table. Okay, Four of Cups. Four of Cups is to me a sense of hope. It's a sense of also the celebration. It's a sense of reviewing where you've come so far, and you've stepped on some foundations. Maybe you're creating new foundations. Maybe you're feeling a little bit more stable because you've achieved so much. So this is a sense of, I get a sense of reward, being rewarded for where you're at this time. So that's, to me, 4 of Cups. Okay, so what else do we need to know? Okay, here we go. So we've got the Empress. So it's very much about nurturing your abundance and bounty, nurturing yourself completely so you can have this bounty and abundance, this fertility within your life. And so it's very important. I know you've been so busy rushing around taking care of everyone else that you've actually forgotten that you've neglected yourself. So this reminds us to actually take care of self. See the beauty in what's going on. Find your inner power, your inner strength, seeing the beauty of your children. Maybe you're spending time with your children this weekend. Could be very, very important for you. Here we have the Moon. Again, we have reflection, contemplation, acknowledging your cycles. Where are you at this time? There is also a sense of maybe looking at your enemies and whether that enemy is within self. We can be our own worst enemies, of course, but not always someone else. So these are some things to sort of think about as you wanting to bring some abundance and bounty in your life. There might be a time of reflection and contemplation in building some stability in your emotional needs, in your dreams and your feelings. It's really cool. Next we've got the Sun, and the Sun to me is about things coming into being open to exposure. So I feel like things are sort of coming into actually finding your own freedom, your own vulnerability as well, trying to find some happiness and some peace in your life, trying to find that sense of wellness as well. Okay, so here we have the Hanged Man. So it might be a time for us to actually look at our perceptions. How are we actually looking at it, the situation? Are we sacrificing ourselves for the good of ourselves? Are we trying to, or are we trying to help others? And we're not really helping ourselves because we're so busy saying yes, 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 yes. We're sacrificing ourselves. We've stopped doing what we really want in the situation. Okay, so here we go. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles to me is a sense of a harmony and also a sense of a gift being received on some level in regards to your health or finances. Could be a gift, could be monetary. It also reminds us that there are times when we really need to give unconditionally to others. Might be a time to sort of give without expecting anything in return. That could be part of the weekend as well. You might find yourself giving and actually having to go, wait a minute, I'm giving this unconditionally, I don't expect anything in return. And that could be quite an important aspect of the weekend for you. Okay, so let's look at the Preach Teach cards. Let's look at the animals. What animals are we going to reflect on in the weekend? There'll be 3 animals, so let's see which 3 animals are coming through for us at this time. So the first one is Dolphin. Dolphin says, I know where I'm going. So that again is being very focused on the direction you're actually moving in. So that's, just looking at what direction am I actually moving in. I'm clear. I have clarity about the direction I'm actually moving in. So that could be quite important for you. Animal number 2. More. Feel that here somewhere. There it is. is a shark. I honour the rules when I feel safe. So this is sort of saying that to feel safe, there are some important aspects that you need to follow. And it could be making sure the doors are locked at night, making sure that you're not walking alone. This is just a reminder to keep yourself safe and be the best you can possibly be in that respect. This is just making sure that you're in the right place at the right time with the right people, making sure that you are surrounding yourself with people at all times to make sure that you're feeling safe, especially at night or things like that, that you're not alone. It's just reminding us to make sure that we are doing everything that we need to do. This is just a reminder for that, especially if we're making decisions that may not be good for us at all times. So just reminding us to just be careful, be aware of that as well. And then the spider is I have a choice. We're just talking about choices. So there are some things that you might need to say no to. You don't always have to say yes to everything. And I think that's part of the message that's really important with the shark. I think that's very important. And the dolphin, knowing in the direction you're going, you know where you're going, you know how to keep yourself safe, and you know that you always have a choice in what you receive, what you give out, always having that balance within self. So there you are, the Creature Teacher cards with Lisa Parker's tarot. So if you've decided which cards you've gone and you've looked at your particular reading, so take care and blessed be. Have a great weekend. Seems to be a weekend of deep reflection, deep meditation. I'm just going to move it up a bit. Sorry, I should remember to move it up when I finish with the cards. Just want to say thank you very much for spending time with Hikate's Crossing with me here. Please take care, have a great weekend, and just enjoy. Hopefully your weekend will be full of sun and lots of love, and catch up with you, maybe some of you on the lives, maybe some of you with chats. I know I'm busy at the moment, doing lots and lots with the tarot and oracle cards that are available for you. But also I just want you to have a really great weekend and make sure you're taking care of you. Blessed be.